Okay.
If you get in on 1 hour, you do it on 1 hour. If you get in on 4 hour, you use 4 hour. If you get in on 5 minutes, you use 5 minutes. But bear in mind, the lower the time frame, the higher the confusion and the
Oh.
higher the manipulation. Because if you're doing this, for example, if you're doing it on the 5 minutes, let's go to 5 minutes. And so you can see what the 5 minute structure looks like. Now, if you're doing this on the 5 minutes, it does work on the 5 minutes, but just bear in mind that on the 5 minutes, you can see that the structure on the 5 minutes can be a little bit, okay, let's say you got in from down here, you saw a 5 minutes high, 5 minutes low, break a structure, retest, and you got in, right? And the market made a high, made a low, made a high, made a low. Now, this is your, let's see, let me put this and this. This is one. So this is the second low. This is the first low. This one broke structure, created a new low. So this is your low, and this is your high, and this is your low. This is your high, and then this is your low. It failed to create a high, and this is your low. Failed to create a high. This is your low, created a high. So this is now the new low, and then this is the new, the second low. This is the second low, created a high, and this is the first low that created this new high. And then after that, can you see what happened? Price came down, took this liquidity.
Mm.
So if
Hmm.
the stop loss was right here, it would have taken you out and continued higher. So now if it's taken this area, all you're looking for now is to see a new high. It creates a new high. And then this is the new low, creates a new high. So now this becomes your first low, and this is your second low. Remember to focus on the low that created the high, not just if, for example, let's say this is an example. This low didn't create a new high, did it? It didn't.
No.
So that means this low is absolutely irrelevant to what you're doing. You're only focusing on this low because this low created a new high that broke structure,
Uh,
previous high and closed. That's why you're focusing on this low. You're not focusing on this low because this low can price can easily run this low and still continue. Can you see how it's
mhm.
and took that
Yeah.
and continued?
Because
So
that's just low resistance liquidity.
exactly. So now this is the new low, created a new high, and then after that, this new low, this let's see if this broke structure. Yeah, this new low created a new high. So now you move your stop from here to this new low right here. So this is your first and this is your second low. And then after this new high, this low failed to create a new high. And we had this choppy price action consolidation. This low created a new high. So your stop loss. So this would be your first and this would be your second. So your stop loss would be right here. And now, can you see what eventually happened? Price eventually came down and took out all those liquidities. But now, look at this. Now, just take a look at this. Let's say you got into this trade. Let's look at this like a real-time trade. Let's say you got into this trade, and for whatever reason, I don't know where your take profit is, but let's say you had a very long, big take profit position, and price eventually took you out because this is your stop loss. Eventually took you out from here. But let's see what would have been your risk to reward. You would have made a 1:6.
Mhm.
Despite the fact that you got knocked out of this trade, you would have banked a 1:6.6 on the trade, which is absolutely phenomenal, in my opinion.